through the facilities of the Blue Sports Network. Your Quad City Blues are on the air. Good evening, everybody, from Cedar Rapids. This is Greg Corcoran along with Dean Patton and my broadcast partner, Rich Blunk, ready to give you the play-by-play of the first game of the evening, which will be a battle between the two varsity teams. They do things a little differently up here. They're going to play the varsity games first. Rich, what are you looking for this first game of the night?
Well, looking through the schedules, and you went through it just like I did. This Cedar Rapids team has had some ups and downs similar to your Quad City Blues. So I think this is going to be a really close game. You see the records there on your screen from Dino. They've played only the RoughRiders, that is, have only played 9 to the Blues 12, but the wins and losses have been to somewhat similar teams in somewhat similar fashions, give or take. So I think it's going to be a real tight battle, and you know, as you mentioned, I'll steal your thunder. Whichever team comes out and plays better tonight is going to win. It's not just a matter of superior talent or firepower on one side or the other.
That's right. I noticed that of their 9 games the RoughRiders have played, 5 of them have been decided by 1 goal, and 2 of those games went to shootouts. And ironically, those are the 2 games that the RoughRiders won. Both of their wins came in shootouts. One against Mason City, and can't think who the other one was. It was against Lincoln. That's the team. Now Lincoln, Quad Cities played them twice and lost to them fairly decisively in each game. The RoughRiders played Lincoln. They actually split their 2 games with each team winning by 1 goal, and the RoughRiders winning in a playoff. So, like you, I haven't looked too far ahead beside this game tonight and the 2 on Saturday and Sunday in Ames, but we're at the portion of the schedule now where we're playing teams that we match up with, reasonably well. I don't think either team could be considered the favorite, and that's certainly not always the case. When you're playing Kansas City or Oak Leaves, you're probably going to be considered the underdog. But for the next 3 games at least, it's going to be not a question of who's got the better players, but who plays the best on the given night. So
for sure.
It looks like Carter Shadler is going to get the start in goal for the Blues. Sterrett played both games over the last weekend and was very successful, giving up only 2 goals and getting 2 fairly lopsided victories for the Blues. And we don't know who's going to play in net for the RoughRiders. They have 2 kids that have played. One has played 6. His name is Jack Drehos. He's got a 2-4 record. And the other goaltender is Ethan Galushis, I believe it's pronounced. He's 0-3. They have similar save percentages of 89 and 88%, so they're both competent goaltenders. And a lot of times those goals against averages can get a little skewed depending on who you're playing. And
sure.
That's certainly the case with our goalies as well. So we're waiting now. We're going to be about 15 minutes later than we anticipated in getting these teams on the ice and getting going, which doesn't mean much now, but it will when we're driving home at 11:30.
Greg, is that past your bedtime? Hey, wait, I thought Brian was driving you, buddy.
Well, his car is in the shop, so we actually had to drive the Janet Corcoran mobile.
Oh.
The big Buick SUV.
Well, there you go.
So I did the driving, although he may drive home. We'll have to wait and see about that.
There you go. Well, as you can notice, Dean threw it up there. This weekend, December 11 and 12, we're playing, the Blues, that is, are playing at Ames. And then the following week, prior to Christmas, all of us will be traveling over to Omaha to play there. And then there's the break, followed by, after a several-week break, Dubuque at home.
Yeah, we get 2 weeks off, which is nice around the holidays. So if people are traveling, which a lot of people will be, their kids won't be missing games, and so that really works out well. And then once we get into January, we are going to see a lot of Dubuque, Waterloo, the Cedar Rapids team, and I think we play Ames an extra time too. So
I saw that.
Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. It looks like, I don't know if they do this for everybody, but it appears that the Blues got most of their long road trips out of the way before the really bad Iowa weather hits. There's Not a whole lot of fun driving to Sioux City during a blizzard, which we did last year. So that's done.
We experienced that, and I'd rather not do it again. I don't know if that's a trend, but I like the idea of having these in division. So we're in the Eastern Division. I like having those in division games kind of clustered toward the end. That's fantastic.
And of course, right now it looks like there are 7 or 8 teams that are looking like they can contend for the 6 playoff positions in the JV division. The varsity division is a little bit harder to read right now because a lot of the teams haven't played each other to the extent. And so we'll have to wait and see over the next couple of weeks before Christmas exactly what the odds look like for our teams making the playoffs as we get closer to the end of the season.
Sure. At the moment, we're just waiting on stripes to show. The ice has been done. The nets are set. And as you mentioned, we're running a little bit late due to the fact that the varsity team's going first. They came out, warmed up, and then they cleared the ice and re-zammed the ice, which makes for a nice start of the game, just a little bit later than we were anticipating. I'm okay. I'm never in bed before about 11:30 or 12 anyway.
No. But then I have the advantage. I don't have to get up at a set time. I get up when I wake up.
There they come.
And the referees, and this being a rivalry game, they've gone to the precaution of having 2 referees and 2 linesmen. Not that there's any history of really bad blood. That's usually reserved for Quad Cities and Waterloo.
And/or Dubuque.
And/or Dubuque.
And/or. Yeah. I'm going to go with and.
We are the only action in the league today, so I suppose there's a possibility there might be some people throughout Iowa and eastern Nebraska and even down to Kansas City that might be interested in what's going on here. And if so, stay with us, and we'll bring you all the action over the next 3.5 or 4 hours or so.
That's right. Now, I'll remind you again at some point during the broadcast as well. Hey, we're looking for what the kids will call subscribers. If you want to subscribe to the BSN channel, that would be lovely. We're sniping for 9. We're looking to try and get 900 subscribers perhaps this season. So hit that subscribe button, and you'll never miss another Blues game. And you'll be able to find the channel if you're a Rough Rider fan and want to come and watch us squawk on YouTube.
All right, so a little bit of information about the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders. Their leading scorer in varsity games is number 9, Brady Rahe. He's scored 4 goals and has an assist for 5 points. And then Brandon Vicko, who wears number 11, he's got 3 goals and 2 assists for 5. And then we have, Frank Hagee is also got 5 points. He has 5 assists. So they're going to be introducing the teams, and we'll give you some stats on the Blues in just a minute.
Starters for your Quad City Blues at defense, number 00, Charles Eaton.
Charlie Eaton will be one of your defensemen.
At forward, number 19, Liam Quinn.
Liam Quinn starting in a forward.
Number 21, John Nienhaus.
John Nienhaus will be the other defenseman.
Forward, number 35, Jace Johnson.
Jace Johnson.
And forward, number 97, Isaiah Conrad.
And coming off his hat trick on Sunday is Isaiah Conrad.
Blues is number 28, Carter Shadler.
Carter Shadler, number 28, will be in the net for the Blues.
For your Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, forward, number 9, Brady Ray.
All right, I've been corrected already. It's Brady Ray.
Number 36, Peyton Weber. At defense, number 11, Brandon Flecko. And number 16, Connor Burrish. And in the net for your Rough Riders tonight is number 30, Ethan Galucius.
Ethan Galucius, number 30, will be your goaltender to start the game. And now we will pause for our national anthem. For those of you who may not recall, this building is a fairly new building, and it was severely injured. Had a lot of damage during the derecho in August of 2020. So last year was really a tough season because they were out of this building for a long time before they could actually get back in and play games here. But it's been restored. Looks very nice, modern building, very bright ice surface. So we're looking forward to a good game here.
Just one quick update. It's Austin Hutton is going to be starting. At least that's who was out there for the lineups. Number 8 instead of number 21, John Nienhaus.
Okay.
I don't. That was what was announced was Johnny, but Austin Hutton's actually out there and ready to go. So.
All right, so our 6 o'clock game is going to start at approximately 6:22 and 40. So we're about a little bit late, but better late than never. Hutton and Eaton on defense. Quinn, Johnson, and is that Conrad over there?
Oh, that's Conrad.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, here comes Goose. Looks like he's coming down to man the penalty box. There wasn't a parent attendant in the box yet, so just an extra couple seconds of delay. Ooh, that was an agile little jump there. Did you catch that? That was nice. Yeah, that Goose was almost flying right there. Here he comes.
And he gets a nice hand.
I will not.
Just a little bit of sarcasm.
I will not yell sniper even if he goes down. I needed some decorum. There we go. Oh, see, yeah, if he danced and then he fell, yeah, I'm gonna yell. It's gonna happen.
All right, we have our penalty box attendant, Goose Giesick, in the box, and now we're ready to start. And the play is underway. It's controlled by Conrad. Back to Hutton. Off the skate of Johnson into the offensive zone where it's picked up by number 11. Sent in. Behind the net. Out to the far side boards. Conrad is unable to get it out. He sends it over to the near boards. Back to the near point. That's back to the captain, Vico. He sends it around to the far boards. And it's sent out of the ice by Conrad into one of the players' benches, and so we'll have a face-off in the circle to the left of Carter Shadler. As we are very early, just 30 seconds into the first period.
Get a wholesale change there, all new skaters.
Puck at the high slot. It's gotten out of the zone, and now Cedar Rapids is going to try and bring it right back in. That's number 8. That's Brown. Taken away by Gannon. Gannon sends it over on the far boards. Still haven't gotten out of the zone.
Oof.
First minute has been played largely in the blue zone. That looked like an elbow.
Big thump on Gannon. Definitely up high.
Here's a pass intercepted, and now the puck is cleared out. And number 29 loses it and regains it in front of his goaltender.
Doherty.
That's Takis. Now the puck is not being able to. Oh, that's going to be sent in and delayed offsides, and the forward line's going for line change. And now Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. They pass misses connections, and that's going to go down, and that'll be the first icing of the game against Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, that was quite a hit there on Pat Gannon. Definitely came up a bit high, but you know what? If they call it even, they call it even.
All right, we have Beckwith out there to take the draw in the circle to the right of Galucius. Now the puck comes back to the point. So Chase DeYoung, he sends it in behind the net. Now it comes along to the near boards. Battling for it, there's Beckwith. Gets it back to Wofford. Wofford's shot is on goal. Kicked out in front, and now Cedar Rapids comes back. And it's picked up at the blue line, and it's going to be dumped in. Tries to get to the middle. He's taken out of the play, and Patrick Hurd takes it, sends it back to the point. unable to be kept in, and we're going to get a one-on-one break here. It's going to get a wet backhander, but a weak backhander is stopped easily by the goalie and sent into the corner. Now Cedar Rapids comes back. They lose it to Hutton. Over to Eaton. And here's a pass for Giesick. Giesick's going to fire one. Light along the ice. Galusha sends it to the corner. And the puck is stopped by
Chuck.
That's Eaton in his own zone. Now it's controlled in the Cedar Rapids zone. Here's a pass to good play there by Nienhuis to keep a potential break. Now here is Jace Johnson. He's going to fire one up high. Just caught the goaltender on the shoulder. Now here's another backhand attempt. Rebound in front. And they just can't get their second. Now we're going to get a penalty.
Yep.
Interference penalty against Cedar Rapids. And Cedar Rapids just dodged a major bullet there because we got a good backhand shot on net. The puck came free to the other side of the goal crease. It was just sitting there. And before one of the Blues could get to it, it was knocked away. And in doing so, the player was knocked down. We've got a 2-minute penalty coming up for interference on the RoughRiders. Now here's Jack James at the point. Waits. Now he sends it over. Back to James. James sends it right in front to Conrad. Conrad tries a backhander, and Galushis makes the save.
Shots on goal jumped out already, 6-0 for the Quad Cities. There was a lot of Cedar Rapids time initially for the first minute-ish of the period, but not any shots on goal during that time.
Now the draw comes back to the far point, back down this side to James. There's a long shot right in front, another save by Galushis. Hutton over on the point, sends it and keeps it in. James is able to keep it in. He gets it to Johnson. Johnson beneath the net, but now he tries it back to James. James tries a shot deflected by the goaltender up over the glass, and that's going to cause a stoppage in play and a face-off to the left of Galushis. We've got 1:29 left on the first Blues power play of the game. Once again, the passing looked crisp there.
For sure.
Now back to James. James sends it over to Hutton on the far side. Now it's behind the net to Quinn. Quinn to Johnson. Back to James. His shot is deflected by McGillivray on the fence for Cedar Rapids. Now they battle for it in the corner. They battle for it along the half boards. It's stopped there, and this is Quinn. Stopped over there by James. Back to James now after he gets a pass from Hutton. There's a shot right just offside of the net.
Thought he was looking for a redirect there from
and now
Quinn.
McGillivray gets it out of the zone, and now he's going to rag the puck a little bit and try and take some time off the clock, and he sends it all the way down. 45 seconds left on the manpower advantage. And we've got a change in lines for the power play unit. This is Beckwith, still in his own zone behind his net. Blues having a little trouble getting out of the zone. Now pass is off the stick, sent back in. Shadler makes the stop and leaves it for Beckwith. 20 seconds left. Be lucky to get one more good rush out of this power play. Here's a pass over on the side to Nienhuis. Nienhuis over the blue line. He sends it in deep. Comes around to the far side. That's almost stopped by Beckwith, but he wasn't able to stop it before it escaped over the line.
And that'll do it for the penalty.
Penalty is over. And now the puck comes deep to number 11. That's Vicko looking for a man. He's got a man breaking for the middle, but he was well covered. And now the Blues come back and plays the center ice, picked up by number 29, Takis. Now the puck is sent in deep. Eaton behind his own net. Now number 10 looking to bring it out in front. He's got a man, number 9.
Yeah, it was open.
But
too long.
He was defended well enough so that he wasn't able to get a shot. Now here's an icing. Icing is waved off because the shot is right on goal. Now here's a chance for the Blues as the puck was mishandled by the goaltender. This is Takis. Sends it around the near side boards. Back, James is forechecking along with Connor Giesick. And now the puck is sent out and is going to be sent in by Patrick Hurd. And the Blues tag up and go back in. That's Cutcomp over there, or Doherty rather. Now here's a long shot dumped into the near corner. Number 16, that's Burrish, picks it up for Cedar Rapids. He's put into the boards by Doherty.
Nice pass.
Now here's a shot. Big save by Galucius on a shot by Jace Johnson from about 25 feet out.
That was good work by, I don't even know who was in the corner. I want to assume it was Doherty, but it could have been any number of Blues that fed that out in front to Jace.
Now the puck is taken by Cedar Rapids off the draw. This is number 8, Brown. He's checked at center ice, and the Blues regain it and take it back in along the left wing boards. This is Johnson in the near side corner. He's able to keep it in. And now here's Johnson. Gets around one man, tries to work to the middle, but he's taken off the play by McNulty. And here's a shot. They score!
Let's go!
Jace Johnson, with his second goal in 2 games, has given the Blues an early 1-0 lead with 10:24 to play in the first period. And that was good opportunistic play by the Blues because the Rough Riders had a chance to clear the zone and were unable to do so.
Jace goes in on that replay and just is able to grab that puck back after a nice stick lift. Good individual effort coming out of the corner and sticking with it. Throws that thing past the tendy.
Do we know who got the assist on that yet?
I do not.
I couldn't tell.
I'm not so sure it won't be unassisted. He was the last Blue to touch it before he picked the puck back up.
All right, now play is in the Cedar Rapids zone off the skate of J.R. Wofford, picked up by Giesick, sends it to Beckwith. And the puck comes clean in the center zone to I think that's wrong. Here comes Cedar Rapids into the zone, number 16. He's taken off the play by Eaton. They announced the goal to Cutcomp. I was pretty sure that was Johnson's goal.
It was Jace Johnson's goal.
100%. We'll wait for a correction on that. Now here's the pass to Wofford. Into the zone, but controlled by Cedar Rapids. That's number 11, Vico. Tries to get it out to number 6. That's Knutson. And Cedar Rapids is going to send it in. And Shadler is going to cover that puck in his crease. No one was near him, but decided it was time for line change.
And that'll be the first Cedar Rapids shot on goal. On the board, there's 9 for the Quad Cities. I know that there's been at least 2 more than that, but we do not fault the Volunteers.
Here's the puck along the side, out of the zone, gets past James. He had his stick lifted. And so there's no icing there. Cedar Rapids goes to play it. Now it's kept in by Doherty. Good to see Doherty back in the lineup. He missed Sunday's game, but he's back in there now. And this is Cutcomp. Sends one right in front. And Patrick Hurd is able to get to the puck and keep it in the zone. And now Cedar Rapids controls the puck in their own zone. Here's a pass intercepted by James. Still in the zone, and now it's dumped out. Blues are onside, so they go back right away after it. That's Quinn chasing the puck down along with Cutcomp. Now it goes into the zone, and Patrick Hurd puts it off the boards and out to center ice, where it's picked up by Hagee, number 10. He sends it over, and now number 9, that's Brady Ray coming in. He's their leading scorer. He throws one at Shadler, but it was off the net, and Shadler just let it go behind the net and out to center ice. Picked up by Austin Hutton. He crosses the red line and sends it in deep. Here's Conrad forechecking behind the net, along with Quinn, and now Cedar Rapids comes out of their zone to center ice. Gets around one man, gets around Hutton. Kind of lucky there, that didn't get called a hook. Mm-hmm. Now the puck is dumped in by Conrad. Cedar Rapids tries to get it out, but Eaton stops it before it gets out. Now here's another pass intercepted. Here is Johnson. He's going to fire one. Oh. Good angle.
Tried to go short side. Yeah.
By Galucius, who came way out of his net to come out to the top of the crease and reduce the angle. on that shot by Johnson. Now here Johnson has the puck again at center ice. Sends it to Eaton. Eaton's in all alone. Goes to the backhand. Just misses the net. The defense was closing, so he had to get rid of that shot in a hurry, but that was a good opportunity. Now the Blues send it behind the net, number 11. That's Vico goes to pick it up. He's put into the boards. Beckwith, rather. Now, here comes Cedar Rapids. That's Fowler. Tries to send it into his winger, but Eaton's going to get there first and sends it across the crease. Now Beckwith sends it over to the far side to Wofford, who has his stick lifted and is unable to get it out. Back to the point. Here's a long slap shot. And a nice save by Carter Shadler, who grabbed that one with the big glove.
Oh, yeah. Gobbled that bad boy up. Seeing J.R. Wofford going off the ice there at the end of his shift. He had the first 2 shots on goal. Both of them significantly weaker than the great shots he had this past weekend, and then got the tricklers to go in. Maybe his new strategy is throw the off-speed pitch.
I think we're giving our guys a little too much credit for the mental aspect of the game here.
Oh, come on.
Now it's behind the net. That's going to be DeYoung over there to pick it up in the corner. He sends it behind the net over on the far boards. Getting to it first is Hurd. Hurd out along the boards. That was the Doherty. Sends it down deep. That's not going to go far enough for icing as number 10, Hagee, picks it up for Cedar Rapids. Back to the point. Here's DeYoung. Into the corner. That's going to be Doherty. Sends a nice centering pass, but nobody there for the Blues. Cutcomp was on his way, but just wasn't quite in the spot where he could do anything with that. Now here's another interception by James. Puts his shot right on net. Galushis has been pretty good, and he's had to be because the Blues have had much the better of the offensive chances here early on.
Shots on the board, 10-2 in favor of the Quad Cities. It's been more than that. Again, not blaming anybody.
Now the puck is over along the far boards, and that's stopped at center ice. Goes to Gannon. Gannon sends it in deep. The Blues chase after it. That's Johnson gets to it first. Now to Beckwith. Back to Johnson. He fires one right on goal. A blocker save by Galushis. Now here is Hutton. Is unable to keep it in the zone, but he throws it off the boards as the Blues retreat to center ice to set up their rush again. Now Cedar Rapids gets it to number 6, Knutson. He tries to go around one man, but is unable to do it, and they settle for throwing it in behind the net where Hutton picks it up. Hutton comes out of the zone. He's got Jace Johnson on the right side. Johnson is hit. The puck goes into the corner to Hutton. Hutton's got a man right in front. Isaiah Conrad just didn't have his skates positioned quite where he wanted to get a best chance at getting a shot there. Now here's the puck loose. Picked up by number 10. That's Hagee. Curls around one, tries to throw one. Now here's another pass that fails to get through to the slot. And Beckwith gets it and sends it around to Conrad along the far boards. His attempt at clearing is no good. And this is Connor Giesick. Sends it around to Eaton on the far boards. He's put into the boards. Wofford gets it, and he finally succeeds in getting it out of the zone. Now this is Charlie Eaton. Throws it in deep. Galushis puts it behind his net to number 16. That's Burish. They battle for it along the boards. Now Cedar Rapids comes out with it. Nice play by Nienhuis. Gets a pass to Wofford. Wofford's going to get a shot. And a big save by Galushis. And Beckwith just failed to. Now we got a break for Cedar Rapids as one man tries to get. He's surrounded by 3 Blues players before he could get to the top of the slot. And so there wasn't a shot on goal there. This is Patrick Hurd, sends it around the far boards to center ice where it's picked up and sent back in by Cedar Rapids. First one to it is going to be Nienhuis. Now there's 2 or 3 of them over there battling in the corner. Puck comes free, and it's going to be, that's Doherty who got it out of the zone. Shadler plays it behind his net, going to leave it there for Hurd. Hurd starts to bring it out of his zone, sends a pass ahead to Giesick, who has it go off his skate as he goes for a line change, and the Blues change forward lines. Now puck is kept in at the line. And now the Blues get it out, and James battles over there along the near side boards. This is McGillivray. He's going to cut to the slide. He's got a chance. Pulled his shot a little bit. Shadler had the post covered anyway. Now Cedar Rapids tries to get one in front. There's a save by Shadler. That was a good shot by Cedar Rapids.
For sure. Dangerous area.
There is DeYoung. Gets it to Cutcomp, and he gets it out of the zone. Now number 4, McNulty, is going to bring it in along the near side boards. Picked up by DeYoung behind his net. Now it's stolen. Good defense there by number 19, Quinn. Back to McNulty. He's going to send one. There's a shot and a save.
Oh, another good save. Ooh,
nice save by Shadler.
Number 21, not happy. Letting us all know about it with the verbal.
I have to admit, I was wondering where you were getting those shots on goal totals, because I'm looking here and it says 0-0.
No, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Real tiny.
But down at the other end, they've got a scoreboard where the shot clock is working, so we've got 12-4 in favor of the Blues.
Yeah, sorry.
With 2:18 to play in the first period. Now the puck comes over on the far boards. There's a pass in front to Quinn. He gets it out to center ice, but it's picked up there by Cedar Rapids. Now it's dumped ahead. Nice pass to Quinn. Quinn looking for a pass to Gannon. Gannon sends a headhunter way over the goaltender's head. Now the Blues were trying to work it to the middle, but it's taken over there by number 16, Burish. Tries to get it out, but kept in by Hutton. Sends it in to Quinn. And now we've got a potential break. We got one man back. Now we got two. So it's a 1-on-2. There's a long shot. Misses the net to the outside. And this is going to be Johnson. He's smacked into the boards as he tried to go for the puck at center ice. And now it's all the way back into the Blues end, where it's picked up by Hutton. Hutton to Johnson. Sends a pass across to Wofford. Wofford over the line. Going to send one, trying to get it to... Oh, there's a shot in front, and it's knocked to the corner. Doherty was set up by Wofford. Now Giesick has it. Tries a shot from the near side. They scramble for it in front. Puck is loose.
Wow.
And finally...
That was scrambly.
Makes a big save there, and they haven't put up any shots there, but there were several. Yeah, they just put up 2 shots because he had to make 2 saves there.
Right.
We got less than a minute, 51 seconds to play in the first period. The Blues lead at 1-0. They've outshot the RoughRiders 14-4. Now the puck into the corner, picked up by McNulty for Cedar Rapids. Over to Brown. And number 15 is able to get it out temporarily, and it's put back in. And this is Nienhuis.
Oh.
Intercepted by number 15, McGillivray. Now it's taken away in there by Wofford. Wofford beats one man, but the puck escapes him, and he has to chase it down in the corner behind the net. Now Beckwith sends it back to Nienhuis. Less than 15 seconds to play in the period. To McNulty for Cedar Rapids. He sends it out to Fowler. And the puck is sent in deep to Brown, but they leave the puck behind him, and it's going to be Beckwith that picks it up with less than a second to go. And that's the end of the first period. Good, strong period for the Blues, outshooting Cedar Rapids 14-4. And after one period, they lead it 1-0.
Yeah, for sure. And the first 2 shots on goal for Cedar Rapids, one was a dump in from outside the blue line, another was a pretty harmless shot from right at the blue line. So only 2 good scoring chances and a bunch for your Quad City Blues. So we'll see how this pans out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take about a 12 to 15-minute break while they resurface the ice. We will be back with the second period of tonight's varsity game in just a few minutes. So until then, this is Quad City Blues hockey.
Guess what day it is? Hump day! Hump day! It's hump day!
Hey, Mike! Mike!
Mike!
what day it is!
It's not even Wednesday. Let it go, Phil.
If you're a camel, you
All right, we are back in anticipation of the second period of tonight's varsity matchup. The Blues lead at 1-0, the narrowest of margins, and better to be ahead after one, but can't get too overconfident with a 1-goal lead.
No, you'd like those buffers. They say that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey, and I don't know how that works.
Unless you're
know anything about
unless
math.
you're in the last 30 seconds, and then it's definitely a 1-goal lead is more dangerous.
Facts. Absolute facts.
All right.
Hope everybody was able to see Dino's graphics. Today is Wednesday, so we're here for Hump Day Hockey. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Hump Day. Let's go.
All right, whistle blows, and we're back underway. Cedar Rapids controls the puck off the draw. Over to number 16, that's Burish. He sends it in, and we've got a man with a break. He's going to throw one at Shadler. Shadler's up to it, makes a stop with the glove, holds on, and just 12 seconds into the period, we've got a face-off to his left on the near side here. I assume we have more parents watching on the network tonight than are here because of the midweek nature of this game.
Oh, sure.
So hopefully you're all enjoying the game. I know you're enjoying the score so far. All right, here the puck is tipped into the zone by Conrad.
Apparently not.
Apparently he didn't tip it. So that'll be
I
another
thought they were going
stoppage.
to wave that one for sure,
Yeah.
but not so much. Another face-off down toward Mr. Shadler.
Hagee, number 10, is going to take the draw. He loses the draw. Now Hutton sends it around to the far side to Charlie Eaton. He tries to get it out at the blue line. He's unable to do so, and now it's finally dumped out to center ice where it's played off by Burish. He sends it in deep. And Eaton is going to be the first one to it. Oh, big hit on Jace Johnson.
Put it on his butt.
Now the puck is intercepted.
4 on 0.
Oh!
my
no! We
And
got an
that's going
offside.
to be the first one of the game, and what a disastrous fashion to have the first offside. Remember, that's OFFSIDE. Please do not put a second S on that word unless you're playing soccer or American football.
Liam Quinn knew he was ahead of the play, so he made a specific effort to stop himself before going into the line, over the line, and when he did, he happened to lock skates with Hutton, and that sent the whole play offside and negated any chance for a good scoring opportunity.
That's might be the first and last 4 on 0 you see this season, and nada.
All right, this is Nienhaus behind the net. He backhands it over on the near side, and here come the Blues. Doherty loses it, but he's going into the corner. He's going to pick it up. He's dumped into the corner, and he's hit hard from behind, and that's going to be
That's got to be
at least a 2-minute penalty and probably a 2-10. And unfortunately, Doherty is very slow to get up. That was a very dangerous check. I don't think it was intentional by any means, but just the way it happened, he was in a very vulnerable position there.
And awkward. He was twisted in a funny way, so he was half twisted around when his hips were to his back. His back was flat toward the player.
The two referees are talking about it, and they're probably going to decide whether it's a 2-10 or just a 2. I think it's going to be a 2-10.
I would think so.
But they're still talking. We have our first dazzle.
Oh, hey,
first
there it
dazzle
is.
of
we got
the,
all
of the
4.
evening.
That's right, the dazzle. Way to spot the first dazzle of the game, Greg.
I'm a naturalist at heart.
Not a bird watcher, a zebra watcher. Oh, man. Yeah, that's
the one official is kind of pantomiming the twisting action there that sent Doherty into the board. So
Cam's going to end up back at the room.
Yeah, Doherty is going to be done for a while.
Oof.
Hope he's
good to see
can
him
take
up
a few
and
minutes.
moving, but you're gonna have to definitely. Oh boy, they're gonna give him the gate.
That's Ramsey. Ramsey looks like he's getting a game misconduct.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen a
official
signal.
Somebody's gonna have to serve that. It's gonna be a 5-minute major is up on the board. So that's a major in a game.
And that's Kyle Ramsey. And he is, as I recall, one of the better players on their junior varsity team. And if he, in fact, is out of this game for that penalty, he won't be able to play until a junior varsity game the next time they play. I could be wrong on my interpretation of that, but I think that's the way that works. He has to sit out a varsity game because this happened in a varsity game, and he can't play in a JV game until he's sat out the varsity.
I agree that is the way I understand the rules, although sometimes I don't understand them properly. I still don't think that was an intentional play.
All right, the Blues have a 5-minute major power play here. Casca is serving the penalty, and
down it goes.
They're able to ice it, and this is Jack James going to be the first one back to pick it up. Shadler sends it over to Hutton, and now Hutton gains control. He sends it over on the right wing boards. This is Johnson. Johnson moving in, shot. He hit the goal post. You could hear it from here.
Left post and out. What a shot!
Back to Johnson at the half boards, into the side in front of the net. Back to James. Now Quinn sends it back to Hutton. Back to Quinn. This is James, spins around one, gets it to the corner. Kept in by Hutton. Hutton, his pass is in front. There's Quinn, tries to get it. He's unable to get it, and it looks like the Blues have regained it. That's Johnson over there in the far corner. Back to Hutton. Hutton walks the line, sends it back to Johnson. Now Johnson prepares to move in, fires one. Saved by Galushis.
Yeah, good work in the offensive zone, moving that puck around, trying to get good shooting angles and lanes. The call was boarding. I never did see a motion, but they called it boarding for 5 in a game. We knew the 5 in a game part.
That turns out to be a very severe penalty for the player, for Ramsey. And I've seen him play before. He's a good player. And here's a puck.
Off a zebra.
That went off the glass and off the back of the head of one of the linesmen.
He's okay.
But play goes on. And
that's why they wear them helmets.
Cutcomp sends it in deep. The first one back is a defenseman, but now Cutcomp's got it. Tries to get it in front. Here is Eaton's going to get a shot, and he throws one deflected over the net, over to Nienhaus. He falls down.
Snipe.
Now, but he's going to take a shot that's deflected into the near side boards and sent out of there with a little over 3 minutes left on the power play, and the first one back is Nienhaus. Johnny Nienhaus comes out of the zone, gets it to Wofford. Wofford's been on a good scoring streak with 5 goals now in the past few games, but they're not able to do anything with that rush, and it's sent back to Shadler, who leaves it there for Hutton.
2:49 left on the major.
Almost killed half of the penalty. And now here is puck is mishandled in the zone, but it's going to come to Eaton. Good penalty killing by Cedar Rapids. Now Quinn's got it. They try and set something up back to the point to James. James gets around one man. Lifts the stick of the defenseman so he's not able to get a stick on it. Now here's a shot over to Hutton. Hutton misfires on the slap shot. And it's going to be knocked out of there all the way down. And number 17 is Brown. He's going to be the first one back. Shadler kicks it to the corner. And now here comes Hutton. Sends it over to Johnson. Johnson into the corner. Takes it behind the net. He's got a point man back there in James. James over to Hutton. Hutton walks the line. Sends it back to James. There's a long shot. Isaiah Conrad had a wide open net and just misfired on that. It was a great setup. Now here's another pass over to the far side, picked up by Johnson. Johnson into the corner. Good discipline by the Cedar Rapids penalty killers. Over to James. James back to Hutton. Back to James. Over to Johnson. Here's Conrad, going to let one go, and he fires it wide, high and wide. Cedar Rapids is going to get to it first and send it all the way down, and they have killed all but a minute 10 of this penalty. So great work by the penalty killers under tough circumstances. Here comes Conrad. Conrad sends it to Quinn. He's unable to handle it. He did tip it, though. And once again, it's knocked out to center ice where it's picked up by James. He drops it to Nienhaus. Passes for James, but he was going for a change. So Giesek sends it in. 45 seconds left in the penalty, and it's sent all the way down. Nienhaus is going to be the first one back for the Blues. Time for a rush or two here. Gets it to Wofford down the left wing boards. He's going to get a shot. No, he's going to take it behind the net.
Circle the wagons.
Drops it for Nienhaus. Nienhaus along the right wing boards. Leaves it. Backs over to Wofford. Wofford's going to fire one. It's deflected in front by Eaton, but the goaltender was able to get a stick on it. Now the puck is sent all the way down right on goal.
10
and
seconds.
That's going to do it for this penalty. The Blues are going to find this power play ending in 3-2-1, and Cedar Rapids is back at full strength, so they have weathered the storm. Now here's a pass across. Cutcomp is able to get it and dig it into the corner. Now Wofford sends it into Eaton. Eaton's got it at his skates. Now here's an attempted centering pass to Giesek that doesn't get through, and Cedar Rapids takes control, and it's back to center ice. Wofford, he's been out there a long time.
Oof.
There's a pass to Eaton. Eaton's shot is well off the target. Goes over to number 24. That's Jace DeYoung. Here's a shot by Johnson right at the corner of the crease. I'm sorry, there's Giesek's shot right at the corner, and the goaltender made the save. Gets a pat on the top of the head from Giesek, who he just thwarted.
Everybody changes.
And the Blues had 14 shots coming into this period, and they've only got 16. So that means during that penalty, 5-minute major, they were only able to get 2 shots on goal.
A lot of setups, lots of good zone time, not a lot of shots on frame.
Now the puck is along the near side boards, picked up by the RoughRiders. They're going to try to send it in. It comes back to Takis at center ice. He dumps it back to his defensive teammate Brown, who sends it behind the net. Now it's intercepted there by Johnson. Johnson behind the net looking for a man to center it to, but he loses control of the puck and Brown takes over. Apparently that's what Brown can do for you, so.
I don't want him taking over for me.
This is Beckwith. Beckwith is put in. Good hard check along the boards. Conrad is over there. Puck seems to be underneath Beckwith, who's down, and now it comes clear to Takis, who dumps it to his right winger, gets it in. And a puck comes behind the net. They battle for it in the near corner. That's number 9, Ray. Back to the point. Here's a long shot deflected in front. We got a guy for a backhand.
Nice
Stop by
Shaler.
Shaler makes a stop. And puck is free just out now. It's dumped out to center ice, and it's picked up there by Burish. He sends it in to Ray along the right wing boards. His shot goes to the far side. And this is the best offensive effort we've seen from Cedar Rapids. That was some good zone time there. Number 16, Burish, coming out of his own zone, sends a pass. It's intercepted by DeYoung to Quinn. Now over on the side to Wofford. Wofford to Quinn. Sends it into the corner, and James is going to be the first one to it. Now he's beaten to it by the Cedar Rapids defenseman. And Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. 3-on-3. Now they get past Hutton. Now we've got an opportunity here in front. A big save and a rebound. Just goes wide. Now they bring it. And they score on a second rebound. And Cedar Rapids has tied the score.
Yeah, they got by with the first rebound without getting it cleared, but the second one leaked free, and it got stuffed in that short side right next to the post. So you could really feel Cedar Rapids coming after they killed off that 5-minute major. It seemed to have some real jump.
Well, Joel Coinville always used to say a 5-minute major was a turning point in a game because if you scored a goal or two, you were likely to win, and if you killed it off, you would get all the momentum, and you had a good chance of winning from that point on. So at least in the short term, Cedar Rapids has built on that momentum, and they've tied the game. Now this is Winter. Sends it to number 6. Now we got a man breaking down the middle. I think we have an offside.
Yeah, that's an offside.
Yeah, what set that play up, I think, for Cedar Rapids was Hutton tried to pinch, and the puck evaded him, and that led to an odd man rush. Yep. And although they didn't score on that exact play, the puck never got out of the zone again before we had to dig it out of the back of the net. So.
Yep, correct. Eventually it did.
Shots on goal now for the Blues, 16 for Cedar Rapids, 8. We got 7:20 to go in period 2.
Correct. 2 each for this period, I believe.
Doherty loses it. Cedar Rapids going to throw one in. Oh, and Shadler has to make a pad save. Now here's Nienhuis. Puck along the far side boards. We're going to get a shot from the point. Knocked down at the defense, and now we got a breakaway. This is
Connor.
Oh, that was Giesek. Had a breakaway and was unable to pull away from the defenseman.
Nice.
They did a good job of closing the gap there.
Yeah.
When he took that puck, he was kind of at a standing still, and it wasn't like he caught it in stride, and so he wasn't able to extend that break.
Yeah.
And eventually they caught up to him before he could get a good shot on goal. Cutcomp and Doherty.
Hey, Doherty back. This is his first shift back after being in the locker room.
Good news.
Really
good
news.
To see. All right, this is Doherty. Sends it back. Now the puck is free in front of the net. Now it's along the boards, and this is Eaton's going to – he tried to send it in. He fanned on the shot. They battle for it right near the blue line. Sticks are getting up a little high there, but nothing called.
Jousting.
Yeah. Now here's a man breaking in. He's going to get a backhand shot. Rebound. They score.
Jeez.
Shadler stopped the backhander, but the rebound came right back to the player for Cedar Rapids. Can't see who that was, but that 27 or 21. Creighton Florschinger, who got the break down the left wing boards. He got a backhander away. Shadler made the stop, but the rebound came right back to him, and he got another whack at it and put it over Shadler's shoulder to make the score 2-1 in favor of the home team.
Well, now we're going to – Blues have gotten punched a little bit. Let's see how they punch back.
This is Brown, sends it in. And DeYoung is going to go back and get it for the Blues. Back to the point to number 17, Brown. Here's a long shot. Shadler's got that one. He had that one covered all the way. He makes the stop and holds on.
First period seemed like the ice was tilted to our right. Same thing for
and
the
it
second.
still is. Yeah. Takis and Nelson get the assists on the goal by number 21. Now here is Blues into the zone. Here's a shot. They score! Bar down! Oh!
Chase Johnson! Oh! Bar down, 0 chance for the Tendy. Oh, that was filth-tacular right there. All right, so here they are at center ice. Puck squirts out. I thought he was going to go to Liam Quinn. He had better ideas. Throws that one, an absolute snipe show.
Who was that? I didn't see the number.
Jace Johnson.
Oh, it was Jace Johnson
Second
again?
of the game for Jace Johnson.
All right.
Woof. I wanted to know how they were going to come back after getting punched. That's a pretty definitive answer right there.
That's the perfect shot. The bar down shot is undefendable. So the Blues have tied the game up with 5:59 to play in the second period. And now here we got a break. Here is Doherty. Doherty going and just failed to get that shot off, and then it ricocheted right to the goaltender.
Yep. I thought Doherty was going to go down there. He was definitely had a stick in his skates, but kept his feet and kept working, which I think is a better play.
Yep.
Don't take the dive. We don't need LeBron.
Oh, here's a shot. Oh, great rebound opportunity for James. All right, the goal,
Isaiah
the scoring on
Conrad.
that goal was Isaiah Conrad picking up the assist. Oh, here's a pass across. Now Hutton's going to get it. He slaps one. Oh, and it's deflected just into the corner. Doherty drops a pass, but it's picked off by the defense, and Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone, sends it back in. That's Hutton that sends it back behind the net. And it looks like the Blues have regained some of their mojo here. And now Cedar Rapids is coming back on a 3-on-2.
That's an offside
And
play.
they go offside.
Yes, well done.
Well, this is the thing we saw about this Cedar Rapids team is they play a lot of close games.
Yeah.
And this is obviously going to be another one of those as we're all tied. We don't want to go to a shootout with them.
No, thank you.
Because they are 2-0 in shootouts. Puck is controlled by Cedar Rapids as they try and enter the zone, but they're stopped by Beckwith. And now the puck is back at center ice and it's picked up by Richardson. He sends one over on the open wing where it's picked off by Nienhuis. Nienhuis sends it. That was deflected off a player on the Cedar Rapids bench, so there'll be a face-off just outside. Or I guess it's going to be inside. I guess he was inside the zone, so they're going to face it off at the dot to the right of Shadler. 20-11 is your shots on goal count right now in favor of the Blues. The score is tied at 2. Here's the puck in along the far side boards. Nienhuis battles for it, so is Beckwith. Now Beckwith takes control, goes behind his own net, sends it out along the boards to trying to hit Wofford, but it goes all the way down, and that's going to be an icing on the Blues.
It's a good thought, unfortunately, just couldn't be caught up with by anybody on the near side here.
Beckwith takes the draw. Now there's a shot. Goes wide to the left of Shadler, his left. Now the teams battle for it in the corner. Good check by Nienhuis, puts his man into the boards, and Giesek fails to get it out, and now the puck is free. Giesek once again is going to make an effort, and this time he's able to get it out to center ice. Here's Wofford reaching for it. The puck is up against the glass. Wofford takes it. He's 1-on-3 as he enters the zone. He's going to get it. Oh, he tried to curl and drag and wasn't able to pull it through. So now Cedar Rapids comes back. They're 2-on-3. Number 11 is. That's Vico as he enters the zone. Puck is knocked off Giesek's stick. Nienhuis in the corner. We got a penalty coming up against somebody. I don't know who. Now the puck comes free, and they are pointing at. I think that's going to be on the Blues.
On Blue Beckwith. Yeah, he was tied up with that man up against the boards for a really long time, and I think he got caught with the retaliatory slash.
Yep. 2 minutes for slashing for Beckwith, so the Blues are going to have to kill a penalty. Was that their first penalty?
Yes.
I think so. So let's hope our penalty kill was as good as theirs when they killed off a 5-minute.
Amen.
There's one over the net to the near side corner. Gets to it first. That's Eaton.
Chuck working hard.
Now here's the shot. Pass over to the. That was an opportunity there to break a pass up the middle. Puck now behind the net. The first one to it is Eaton. But the puck is taken away. We got number 9 standing out in front, but he's well marked by Eaton. Now back to the far side point. Here comes a slap shot. Big save by Shadler. Got the pad on it. 1:19 left to go on the penalty. Cedar Rapids controls. Here's a shot. Big save by Shadler. One of his best of the game.
Absolutely. In close.
Now James does his best to get it out, but he's unable to do so. Now the puck is to the corner, or to the point. Back into the corner, back to the point. Number 11 gets around, tries to get around James, is unable to do it. Now he sends one over to number 10. Here's a pass in front. Big opportunity for number 9.
And that's going to get cleared.
And the Blues are just going to be content to send it all the way down and go for a line change.
42 seconds left on the power play. Sorry, they put it up on the wrong side, so it's not showing on your screen. I'll give you counts.
Shadler's had to make some big saves on this kill.
Fact.
Now here's number 15. That's McGillivray. He sends it in. They battle for it. He battles for it with Eaton. Back to the point. Kept in by number 17. He sends one toward the middle. Oh, Hurd takes a big hit and goes down. Here's a pass over to 10 at the near side point.
5 seconds.
Over to the other side point. Quinn in there battling for it.
And that's
now here's a long shot, deflected, and the puck is cleared to the corner. Beckwith is back on. Now we got a man trying to get to the middle, and he's unable to do so. Now the Blues break out. Here's a pass just in front of Beckwith, who's had a 2-minute rest. The puck is knocked off his stick, but he regains it, but he's got nobody with him right now. Here's a shot over to the near corner. That's Quinn in the corner. He's got Conrad over there with him. Now number 4, McNulty, takes over. And he's able to clear the zone, and Johnny Nienhaus goes back to pick it up. Sends it off the boards to Wofford.
Good geometry.
But it's intercepted and sent back into the zone. And the first one to it is Nienhaus. Turns behind his own net. Starts to come out of the zone to Wofford. Wofford sends a pass to Doherty. He's pulled down. His man is pulled down. No call.
Everybody looking for him.
Now number 3, Nelson in the corner. Doherty. Still play in the Quad City zone. Now here's a man in front. And the puck trickles to the crease, and Shadler alertly puts the glove on it to blunt that attack. And with 36 seconds left in the period, the teams are tied at 2.
Wow.
So everybody's got to be aware of the clock and be aware of where they are.
You don't say Triple G.
No, we don't say it.
No, we don't say. Shots on goal, 14-20, still in favor of the Blues.
All right, Hutton gets it to Gannon. Gannon's going to carry it out of his own zone. Here's a pass ahead. Oh, and the puck is stuck between the goaltender and the side of the net.
It's right there. Oh, man.
That was
adventures in goaltending.
I'll bet that coach over there had just a skip of the heartbeat there when he saw that puck disappear.
Just a little bit of pee.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the puck is sent in. The Blues have to tag up. And we've got 13 seconds left. The puck is stopped at center ice. This is Doherty. We've got a penalty coming up.
Yes, it's going to be a slash.
Yeah, it's going to be a slashing penalty against or interference.
Okay. Cool. Whatever.
That's going to be on number 8, Brady Brown. So he won't have to sit for long on this period because there's only 5 seconds left, but the Blues will have a 1 minute and 55-cent advantage to start the third period unless they catch lightning in a bottle here and throw one past the goalie with 5 seconds left.
I'd still be okay with that.
That would be okay. That's just fine.
By me.
Absolutely. There's a shot in front. It's tipped by Quinn to the corner. And another shot, and that one doesn't get through. And the period ends with the game tied at 2, and with the shots on goal favoring the Blues 20-14. And when we come back, the Blues will have a one-man advantage for the first 1 minute and 55 seconds of the third period. So time to take a break. We'll be back in about 12 minutes. Until then, this is Quad City Blues Hockey.
To our sideline reporter.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Oh, no.
Game day? Yeah!
What are you doing there?
I'm your new sideline reporter, Terry Bradshaw, the Bold Bomber. Woo-hoo!
Oh, my God, he's worse than Jimmy. Oh. Let's go back to our new sideline reporter.
Terry, where's Mike?
You mean Michael Strahan?
Yeah, I want to talk to a real football legend.
Hey, Kimmel, I got more Super Bowl rings than you got humps. You got that?
Well, I got more humps than you got hair.
What did you just say?
Burn!
Let's check back back in with our new sideline reporter.
Oh, hey, Terry Bear.
So, have you talked to any players?
Nope, but I talked to the nachos guy and the cotton candy guy.
But what can you tell us about today's matchup?
I can tell you one thing. Nachos and cotton candy do not match up at all. Oh, I gotta lie down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in Cedar Rapids at the barn they call the stable for the home of the RoughRiders, and we are completed 2 periods with the score 2-2. The Blues have scored 1 goal in each period. Cedar Rapids scored 2 in the second, so we're all even. And this is kind of what I alluded to before we started. Almost every game that Cedar Rapids has played this year has been a close game, and 5 of their 9 games have been 1-goal decisions. And they've only won 2, but they seem to be a pretty comparable team to the Blues, although the Blues have outshot them. So this is going to be 17 minutes of who wants it more.
I agree. This has been so far a very entertaining and close game. And the kids learn, the boys learn the most that way. Although I think for you and I, we'd appreciate a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, when I'm watching a game, anytime my team is ahead by, 3 or more,
I'm good.
That's why you see I trotted out the Illinois shirt to wear tonight because they won the game Monday night, but I didn't watch it because my heart can't take those kind of games. So I tape it, and then when I hear the final score, if I like the result, I watch it after that. So
fair enough. Now the board that Dean's having to grab the stats off of, the last time the penalty was on the wrong side. This time the penalty says 38 minutes and 55 seconds. If that were the case, I'd be pretty happy about it. Unfortunately, not so much. So it's a 155 penalty. So after it gets down to 37 minutes, the penalty will be over.
There you go.
Do math while you're watching the game.
Blues start off with a power play. This is Hutton going to put it in deep behind the net. First one to it over there is number 11. That's Vicko, and he sends it all the way down. It's on net, so Shadler drops it off for Austin Hutton behind the net. He starts to come out, and here he comes. Sends a pass off the skate of and we got Quinn offside in the middle as the center and the left wing over on the left wing side had coordinated their movement, but it looked like Quinn just got over the line a step ahead. So with a minute and 28 seconds to play in the penalty, rather, the faceoff is outside the Cedar Rapids zone. This is Hutton. Going to rush the puck into the zone, take it in. Now he stops, pivots, and he loses the puck just long enough for Cedar Rapids to clear it. Shadler has to stop it. It's right on goal. And once again, here comes James. James sends it over to Johnson. Johnson's got some speed. He comes across the line. Now he's going to take control, gets it back to James. Sends it into the corner. But number 11, that is Vicko's going to get to it first. They battle for it along the half boards over there, and Cedar Rapids comes out with it. We got a one-on-one here. Tries to flip it past.
Woo.
Now we got the puck is left behind, and finally this is James that picks it up. Power play has not looked good on this particular penalty so far. Now here's an opportunity. Here's a backhand in front. And it just misses the stick of Johnson. Now comes back to Hutton. Hutton sends it over on the other point. There's a long shot. Save. Rebound.
Yeah.
And it just missed.
Oh, my gosh.
They came so close. And I think the net is off its moorings. And that puck was just lying there in the crease. And just before one of the Blues players could poke it into the open net, looked like a Cedar Rapids player got a stick and just knocked it off to the side.
Yep.
And then the net came off its stanchions, and we're back to a face-off to the left of Galuncius. God, I'm killing that name. Galucius. That's it. Now here's Vicko. Sends it around the boards, but it's stopped at the far point. This is Giesek behind the net. Gets it to Beckwith. Beckwith battling for it along the half boards. No one's really got control. Now Beckwith is knocked down before he can get the shot off, and the puck is sent all the way down.
That's the end of the penalty.
And the penalty has been killed by Cedar Rapids. Puck is in the far corner. They got a man wide open, Fowler, but fortunately no one was able to get the puck to him in the slot. And now the Blues take control. This is Wofford into the zone. Loses control. It comes to Giesick. Giesick back to the point. Here's pass by Eaton. Now Wofford tries to backhand one. It's knocked down at the defense into the near corner. Beckwith loses it, and now Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. Here's a pass over on the side to Fowler. Fowler coming into the zone. He's checked off the play by Beckwith, and it's dumped out and picked up by number 9. That's Ray. To number 15, McGillivray. And that attempted interception is...
Oh, okay.
Now we got a man right in front. Oh, what a great poke check by Nienhaus. They had a man all alone, and just as the winger was trying to get it out to him, Nienhaus got his stick in the way, and they weren't able to complete that pass. Now the puck is out at the top at the blue line into the far corner. And it's cleared but not out. And now this is Eaton behind his net.
Yep. Good
Eaton
choice.
gets past one. Over the red line into the zone. He's got 2 men with him. He could find a way to get it to him. Now they battle in the corner. That looks like Cutcomp was unable to get the puck as it came out from behind the net. And now Doherty dumps it in behind his own net where number 24, Chase DeYoung, gets it. Now here's a pass out, and that puck is out of the zone, so Cedar Rapids has to tag up. We got 2 men on this side, and it's stolen by the Blues and gets out to center ice. That's not going to be icing. It tipped off the stick of number 11, Vico. So here's a man behind the net for the Blues. DeYoung falls over something on the ice and was not in a position to accept that pass. So the Blues have to rethink how they're going to play this. And now the puck is back in the near side corner. And here's an attempted clearing pass knocked down by Gannon. Cutcomp's attempt is knocked down, and now here comes Cedar Rapids. 2-on-3 as they come into the zone, and Liam Quinn is there to get it first to Johnson. He loses it. The puck is knocked up high off the glass behind the net to Patrick Hurd. Hurd sends it over. Puck is picked off his stick by number 6, Knutson. Now here's a man. Oh, great pass is knocked down, fortunately, by Johnson just before it was going to get to the winger who was right in front of the net for Cedar Rapids. Gannon keeps it in, sends it in deep. Stopped by Hutton. Picked up at the blue line by Cedar Rapids. Now they rush it into the blue zone. They're 3-on-3 as they enter the zone. And this is Beckwith going to get to it first. He backhands it around the far boards, the near boards now to Johnson. Comes down the right boards. Gets it around one man. Here's a shot. Good save by Galushis. And the puck is picked up. Cedar Rapids comes the other way. He's 1-on-3 as he dumps it in. Then they go for a change. Charlie Eaton is going to get back and pick this puck up. Start to come out of the zone. He loses it to McGillivray. And it's kept in.
Oh, man.
The puck is free in the slot. Big save by Shadler. Now back to the point. Here's Bursch with a shot. Tipped by number 8, Brown, but tipped wide. And now here comes Wofford. Wofford puts it around one man. He's going to get to it first. He's on sides. He's going to get a shot. Puts it up toward the net.
Oh, it's under him. Is it in?
Can't tell if it's in or not. No goal. No goal. It was underneath the goaltender, and the referee had to skate up from behind the net and look down to see if that puck was in the net over the line. And clearly he did not see a puck in the net. And so
I'm telling you, JR's was going with the off-speed pitch all day today.
Uh-huh.
Almost worked right there. So
Galushis made the save and then just covered up, and fortunately for him, when they unpiled, his pads were still outside the line, and the puck was underneath his pad, so no goal. And we've got less than 11 minutes to play. Now the puck is dumped into the zone. This is Nienhaus going back for it. He's thrown into the boards.
Ooh, he took a nasty
and
shoulder.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
Now,
he's down.
Now Nienhaus is hurt. That was one of those things. It was kind
That's not Nienhaus.
Oh, is it Hurd?
It's Hurd.
Okay,
it's Hurd.
It's Patrick Hurd, 22, not 21. And he and the forward for Cedar Rapids were both going for the puck, and Hurd was a little off balance, and the other player pushed him, and he fell very awkwardly into the boards. He was able to get the puck away from him and send it out of the zone, but he paid the price when he hit the boards awkwardly. So
yeah, it looked like shoulder more than anything.
He's getting help to his feet, and I think he's going to be all right. But that's 2 players for the Blues that have taken bad spills in that same corner. Okay. Fortunately, Doherty was able to come back after a shift or 2, and we'll see how Patrick Hurd. The door to the dressing room is open, so he may be going off to get looked at least in the short run. No, he's bypassing the door, and he's going to the players' bench, so he's not going to leave the ice surface.
Just had to open it up for Chris Johnson, who's our trainer, and we really appreciate all the work he does for all the boys. Had to let him off, so Hurd will stay. I imagine Chris did some good work there with Cam Doherty to get him back out and going today.
All right, we've got 10:28 of regulation time. We're tied at 2. Now the puck is cleared all the way back. This is DeYoung going back for it, and that's going to be an icing. Great effort by DeYoung there.
Great effort.
Those legs were pumping a mile a minute, but he wasn't going anyplace.
That I was surprised by that one. I was surprised. All right, it's okay.
He's got to be chuckling a little bit there. I pulled that one off.
Mm-hmm.
Face off in the offensive zone for the Blues. Here's a long shot right on goal by Gannon. Now here's another centering pass that's picked off by Cedar Rapids, and they come back. This is number 9. Ray sends it to number 36. That's Weber. Now the puck comes around to the near side boards. Cedar Rapids tries to control it. It's going to come back, and it gets out of the zone. And this is Giesick trying to chase it down, but number 29, Takis, is going to get there first. And now number 11, this is Vico, comes out of the zone. He sends it in. He knocks down Beckwith as he makes his move into the zone. And the puck is free behind the net. Oh, here's a dangerous in front. Shot, saved by Shadler.
Oh, man. Ooh, that is not where you want to give the puck away.
Well, I don't think I did much justice to describing what was going on there because my heart was in my throat. But the puck was kind of fumbled around between a couple of the Blues players, and it wound up about 10 feet out directly in front of Shadler. And number 22, I believe it was, got his stick on the puck, but Shadler made the save. Now here's back to McNulty. He sends it over on the boards, and now James is going to pick it up. Sends it out. Here's a lead pass, knocked down by the defenses. Both teams are playing really tight checking hockey right now as they know what's on the line with this game tied late in the game. Now here is Cutcomp. Going to center it across. James's stick was kind of obstructed. He wasn't able to get his stick down and go for the deflection there. Hutton sends it in from just inside the red line. 9 minutes to play. Now it's intercepted. Here we got a man coming in front. Backhand attempt to stop by Gallanstedt. And the puck is free in front. They score! They score!
Camden Doherty playing that center position perfectly, hanging out in front of the net in the greasy areas, as they like to call it, after a great individual effort by Cutcomp. Here's Cutcomp coming to the net. He shoots, he wraps around, and then he's able to squirt it out in front, and there's just enough there for Cam to flick his stick at it and throw it to the back of the net. Nice work, boys.
And that gives the Blues a 3-2 lead with 8:54 to play. We'll get the scoring on it when they give it to us, but for right now here's a play. Hurd goes down. He's back on the ice, though, so that's good news. Here's the puck in front, and it knocked out of there. And now we've got a penalty. We're going to have a tripping penalty. James and Cutcomp, his regular line mates, get the assists on the goal by Cam Doherty. And now Isaiah Conrad picks up a penalty for tripping, and there was a lot of mayhem going on in front of the net, and it may be just a good thing that Isaiah took that penalty to make sure that they didn't get a good shot. But now the Blues are going to have to kill off a penalty.
Woo! Look out!
That's going to be sent all the way. That was headed for us.
The BSN puck out of play. we got people fighting over this puck. Let's go. That puck is better than gold.
Everybody wants one of those BSN bucks.
Yep.
All right,
Isaiah,
now
2 minutes for triple.
We're back in play here in the far corner. Eaton is going to get to it first, along with number 9. That's Ray. There's 4 or 5 of them battling for it in the corner, trying to get it loose. The longer it stays in that corner, the better for the Blues. The time is running on this penalty. Now it's finally kicked loose. Now here's a man coming around. He's going to look for a man from the corner here. That's number 10. Sends it in front. And here the puck is bounced off number 11's shin pads and knocked out of the zone. And Cedar Rapids has to go back. And now the puck is...
Jackie boy.
Jack Jones intercepts it. He's going to kill some more of that time as he rags the puck in the zone. And finally Cedar Rapids takes over.
107 in the power play.
All right, here's a long pass tipped in.
Jeez.
Hutton's going to get to it. He sends it off the wall, gets it to Wofford. Wofford just off the bench is going to get a shot, sends one toward the net, but his stick is held, and he's not able to get much of a shot there. But all this is happening in the defensive zone for Cedar Rapids, so they're not able to really use their power play. Here's a pass intercepted by Hutton, who backhands it into the zone, and now we're down to 43 seconds left in the penalty. Here's a long pass up along the sideboards to McGillivray. He loses it. McNulty now picks it up, sends it back to McGillivray. He gets it into the zone, down the left wing boards. He loses now. He regains it. He's going to set it out in front. Now it's over to the far boards. Here's 17. Going to take a shot from the point. It's deflected. Nice save by Shadler.
In and out of the glove, but nice save on the redirect.
Now the puck is loose. Here's another shot. Big save. Pad save by Shadler.
Kick out.
McNulty keeps it in.
Club down there by
3
Johnny
seconds,
Nienhaus.
and that's going to kill the penalty for the Blues. So we're down to 6:39. Oh, there was a attempted steal. Didn't quite happen for the Blues. Now the Cedar Rapids RoughRiders bring it back into the zone. It's knocked out of the zone, and the first one that's going to get to it is Giesick. But he doesn't get to it before
so
it crosses
close.
the goal line, so it's
That
going to
was
be an
a close
icing.
one.
25-19 shots on goal advantage for your Blues. And the important column is the goals department, and the Blues have 3 to Cedar Rapids 2 with 6:19 to play. Nothing surprising about the closeness of this game, because this is the way Cedar Rapids seem to play all their games closely. Now DeYoung sends it behind his net. Puck is free. Who's going to get to it first? Cedar Rapids gets to it first. Here's a pass. And it's going to get out of the zone and cleared to Cutcomp. He's working on 2 men, and he's knocked down. He's unable to get a shot away as he gets into the zone. And now here comes Cedar Rapids. Man coming back 1-on-3. And who's going to get to it first? That's going to be knocked out of the zone by Patrick Hurd, who gets it ahead to Giesick, who puts it in, and now it's Giesick takes it over behind the net, but he loses control and goes to Cutcomp. There's a centering pass right across the middle, but nobody there for the Blues. Giesick behind the net now with 2 members of the RoughRiders, and one of them come out of it, come down the left wing boards. That's number 29, Takis. Takis stops, looks for a teammate.
All by himself. Everybody else changed.
Yeah, he was 1-on-5 there as they went for a complete line change. Now DeYoung gets that out, and it's cleared out nicely, but it's the center ice. And Cedar Rapids comes back. Here they come 2-on-3. Guy's going to get a shot. A headhunter shot that goes over Shadler's head off the glass and rattles around to the far corner to DeYoung. DeYoung's unable to clear it, but Isaiah Conrad does. Or is that, that is Conrad. That's Conrad. Now the puck is sent in deep. First man to it is Hutton. He loses it, but it's picked up by Liam Quinn. Quinn sends it off the boards. His pass is intercepted. Now we got number 27, sends a centering pass. Here's McNulty going to get a shot, save, rebound, and it's going to get out of the zone. Nice save by Shadler. Yep. And the puck rebounds all the way down into the defensive zone for Cedar Rapids. 4:30 to play in the game. Kept in by Gannon. Gannon sends it behind the net. The first one going to be there is Beckwith. He's held off the puck now. His wraparound attempt by Beckwith is stopped. And Cedar Rapids comes out of the zone. And Gannon's going to be the first one to it. He deflects
Right
it up
into the
into the player bench of the Rough Riders. So we have a stoppage in play with 4:06 to play. And on Cam Doherty's goal, with about 7 minutes to play, the Blues have a 3-2 lead as we hit 8 o'clock here in Cedar Rapids. Face off at the center dot. James battling for it along with Wofford. Wofford puts his man in. Now Cedar Rapids comes in. They've got 3-on-3. Their man takes it over in the corner. He's checked hard along the boards. Blues looking to get it out, but it's kept in at the half boards. Back to the point. James is unable to get it past him. Now Eaton behind the net. Beckwith goes in to help. Beckwith gets control. Tries to send it off the boards, but he's unable to do it. Here's a shot, just misses. Shadler had the pad out, but that was close. Now here's another attempt. Here is Beckwith. He needs to get it out of the zone, I think, right now.
Boys.
Yeah.
Take the icing.
Now here's another opportunity as they bring it across to the middle, and finally it's taken away in there by Wofford. Wofford's 1-on-3, and he's stopped at center ice. Now Weber sends it back in, but his pass is intercepted by Eaton. He's checked hard there by Hagee behind the net. Eaton sends it back to Hutton. Hutton turns, comes back to the near side boards to Doherty. Doherty is unable to get it out. Now we've got a pass in front. The puck is free in front. It's over to the far boards now. Get it out of there, Dylan. He does. Cutcom clears it. That's going to be an icing.
And I'll take it.
Yeah, I think the boys were in need of a change there with 2:44 to play in regulation time.
So we're a little scrambly in the defensive zone right now for the Blues. They're going to want to lock that up over the last 2:44. I have a feeling you're going to see an extra skater when you get down under a minute at least.
Earlier in this game, the Blues enjoyed a 10-shot advantage in shots on goal. That has been trimmed to 5 now as they play in the last 2.5 minutes. Here's a chance right out in front. Good defensive play by the Blues, and the Blues are going to get it out. That's Johnson. Gets it ahead to Isaiah Conrad. He dumps it into the zone, and now here is number 6. That's Knutson. Tries to bring it in. We got a man offside on the delay, so they have to go back and tag up. Now the puck is free, and this is Johnson going to get to it first. Great move by the defenseman who took the puck off of Johnson's stick, but he maintains possession over in the corner behind the net now. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Here's a pass over to number 12 rather. That's Ethan Winter. His attempted pass in front is...
Oh, they lost sight of it. It popped up in the air. It's the right thing to do to blow that whistle. But it was out in the slot.
Ethan Winter centered it, and the puck came right to the corner of the net and the post. And Shadler thought he had it covered, and the referee didn't see it, so he whistled it like he is instructed to do. And just a second after that whistle, the puck popped up and landed about 15 feet out in front of the net, but there was no Cedar Rapids player there to take advantage of it anyway. Now here's an attempt to get it out. The Blues get it out. Now they're going to throw it back in. Somebody's lost a mitten out there.
It was Brown for Cedar Rapids. He grabbed it.
Oh, unable to get it out at the point. Now here's a pass over to the other point because there's a shot coming. It's stopped at the defense. Good block by Gannon. Now Cedar Rapids behind the net. They got a man right in front. And who's going to get to it? That's Doherty. Come on, Cam, get it out of there. He gets it out of the zone and maintains control. And now we've got a man trying to get a break. And number 24 was able to, that was DeYoung that was able to defuse that play. Now here is Wofford. Wofford into the zone. He's shot as Waffle boarded to the corner. We've got a minute to play, and Cedar Rapids has not yet been able to pull their goalie. They're playing in the Cedar Rapids zone, which is where you want to play this.
For sure.
Now here is the puck is free. We've got one man back. It's Gannon. And here's a man going to get to the net, and he's taken off the play. Good back check. And here comes Eaton. Eaton over the line. He's put into the corner and taken down. 40 seconds to play. Cedar Rapids back in. We got a man flying over there. He's going to get to the net, but he loses the puck. Here's a man, a shot. No goal. It hit the post. Great opportunity. Now the puck is cleared. Here's Johnson on a break, but the goalie is back. Now he's pulled down. No call.
No hands.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. 18 seconds left. Cedar Rapids goalie is back in the net. Now the puck is sent all the way down. That's not going to go far enough for icing.
5 seconds.
And here is Hutton. He sends it out. And they're not going to get a shot over, and the game is over. And the Blues have won it.
Woo!
The Blues win the game 3-2. And what a great chance Cedar Rapids had with about 35 or 40 seconds to play. It looked like the shot beat Shadler, but it drew iron, and when it went to the corner, and the Blues have escaped with a 3-2 win. And thus marks their 4th win in 5 games. And this was a big game, and you just have to feel for Cedar Rapids a little bit because this is another one-goal loss for them.
Do you?
Not really.
No. We'll try and be nice and say that we do, but I don't. I like winning.
The team's
Winning
going
is fun.
through the handshake line. We will see this team 3 more times.
Man, if we have 3 more games like this,
yeah.
I will be very entertained.
I'm glad I have a medical professional standing next to me.
You're out of my age range, buddy. You're out of my age range.
I'm out of everybody's age range.
All right.
So the final score, the Blues 3, the RoughRiders 2. The Blues now go to 4-9 on the season. They have 8 points, and they're starting to make that climb up the standings. And we will take about a 25-minute delay now while the junior varsity teams come out and warm up, and then we will have a resurfacing of the ice, and we'll be back probably about 8:30 for the start of the junior varsity game. Until then, this is Greg Corcoran for Rich Blunk. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. Keep it in. And now here's Johnson. Gets around one man, tries to work to the middle, but he's taken off the play by McNulty. And here's a shot. They score!
Let's go!
Chase Johnson with his 2nd goal in 2 games. Now here is Blues into the zone. Here's a shot. They score! Bar down!
Camden Doherty played.
Line. 9 minutes to play. Now it's intercepted. Here we got a man coming in front. Backhand attempt to stop by Gallangstedt. And the puck is free in front. They score! They score!
Camden Doherty played.